What are you up to?
I'm knitting. Sewing.
You're sewing? Charlotte Mason advocated that children should learn handicrafts, better said, life skills. And today I'm going to dive into why and how we're going to teach our kids and ourselves the craft and skill of gardening. When I was a child, my dad talked about having a farm one day, and about the horses that we would ride and the farm animals we'd care for. And I still hold that dream very close to my heart, and I talk about it now with my own kids. Only my dream has expanded to include a potager garden or a French-style kitchen garden with whimsical mixture of beautiful flowers and vegetables, along with the horses, chickens, goats, cows. You know, just your average, dreamy old MacDonald farm. Gettin, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to pick behind the patio.
Our first harvest?
Uh-huh.
But that's definitely not where we're at the moment. However, I feel the pull to do something, anything, to achieve that dream, however small, right now. And as Jess Sowards from Roots and Refuge says, turn your waiting room into a classroom. Pretty perfect, since I've officially decided that the handicraft that we'll be focusing on this year is the craft, the art of gardening, of cultivating, of caring for our soil, our seedlings, our plant babies. This is what Miss Mason said about handicrafts. The points to be born in children's handicrafts are A, that they should not be employed in making futilities such as pea and stick work, paper mats, and the like. B, that they should be taught slowly and carefully what they are to do. C, that slipshod work should not be allowed. D, and that therefore the children's work should be kept well within their compass. Another note that she makes, in my own words, is that handicrafts should be an opportunity to teach her kids skills that bless and benefit others. What a good and beautiful thing to start training the young and the old to do, right? To work with your hands so as not to glorify yourself, but so that your work would be a blessing to others around you. That, my friends, is a purpose to take root in, especially when the work of training those young hands gets, well, a bit frustrating. And so begins our official preparation for gardening as a handicraft of choice. A skill that will help these kiddos conquer their fear and reluctance, because it's hard even for an adult who has never gardened or gardened, a little unsuccessfully, to feel like they're capable of nurturing a fruitful plant. A skill that will help give a sense of responsibility and learning from mistakes, to have patience and perseverance, and to enjoy quiet. To learn the art of being at peace within oneself and taking the opportunity to marvel in the beauty of small, meaningful moments. Right now, we live in a home with a very small outdoor footprint and some spotty sunlight, but I am determined to make something work. Luckily, my husband and kids feel the same pull as I do, so we're getting to work. Truth be told, this has been in our hearts for more than a year now, and my husband moved all of the pavers in our little courtyard backyard, and he created planter beds with them. He laid down faux sod to create a soft, safe space for the kids to roll and tumble on, and we've planted clumping bamboo to help shade the middle portion of the yard so that they could play comfortably out of the direct sunlight. The bamboo are doing really well with tons of new shoots. And then we fell in love with the idea of having an arch. Thanks again, Roots and Refuge, and your cattle panel inspiration. He created this paver arched planter for me and for our kids. Our sons had a ball learning alongside their papa.
This time I'm gonna do it, right?
Yeah, right here.
Those are the ones you're going to carry, the little ones?
Yeah.
If you've seen my latest videos in homeschooling, you know that I tend to be a planner and that I like to organize things. I also happen to love creativity. It's my outlet when I feel like I'm maybe lacking some control. So this is where I take control, in the planning, in the organizing, in the creative space of a blank page, and my thoughts just allowed to paint their ideas onto them. We are novice gardeners to be sure, but we have the heart and the desire to learn and grow into master gardeners one day. You all just get to see the joyous and inevitably rocky road that this will be as we take our kids along with us. So this inspired us to buy some seeds, plant the seeds, and encourage and marvel at the growth every day. Yes, I do talk to my young plants every day. I teach my kids to talk to the plants, to say kind things like, "Wow, cilantro, look at those frilly leaves of yours. You're just showing off for us, aren't you?" It sounds silly, but it's so beautiful to see them take on these tasks of positive affirmations for these little plants. These sweet young things need all the encouragement they need, and plus, we are so proud of them. I mean, aren't seedlings just the very essence of optimism and resilience? Anyways, this is where we're at the very beginning of loving this garden life dream. The very beginning of converting this dream into a reality by teaching our kids this craft and teaching ourselves in the meantime. Hopefully we can find the volunteer garden to truly teach us what a market-style garden's needs are. And if and when I find that, I will be sure to share. What are you planning for your handicraft and life skills this year? Please share below what your strategy is and let us know if you have any suggestions for us so that our plan is fruitful. Thanks for hanging with us today, friends. If you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe and like this video. We'll be posting a new video soon all about meshing our AO and GC schedules together. See you real soon.